This list of the dumbest criminals will make you feel like a rocket scientist. While it's nice to know that most criminals are too idiotic to follow through with their hair-brained schemes, it's kind of depressing to realize how stupid a lot of people really are. The deplorable dum-dums on this list sound more like fictional characters than they do hardened criminals. But these crime fails are all totally real. These are the worst criminals ever, who were just too stupid to be successful. These two guys deserve to be our number one, thanks to their amazing disguise. Before breaking into an apartment, Joey Miller and Matthew McNally decided to put on disguises. And by disguises we mean they covered their faces in permanent marker. The thing about permanent marker is that, well, it's permanent. After the burglary, the pair was pulled over by police and immediately recognized because of their hair. Just kidding, it was their faces covered in permanent marker that set them apart from the crowd. Number 2 is an amateur criminal but professional dumb. Christopher Cron made every mistake possible in robbery history when he tried to rob a restaurant after it closed one night. Not only did he trip the silent alarm, but when At called the restaurant after being notified, Cron answered the phone and gave them his real name. He returned to the restaurant the next day and was recognized by an employee who had seen the surveillance video. Cron was arrested on the spot. Number 3 belongs to Polish novelist who wrote about a murder that he committed. Polish author Christian Bala might have gotten away with murder if he hadn't written about it in his book. His 2003 novel Amok became a bestseller in Poland, but he paid the price when police noticed that the details of a murder in the book eerily matched those of an unsolved case. The similarities led the police to investigate further, discovering connections between Bala and the victim, including the fact that the victim was romantically involved with Bala's ex-wife. Whether or not he was inspired by the O.J. Simpson novel based on a similar subject is unknown. What is known that he received 25 years in prison. Number 4 wins this guy from Dallas who tried to cash check for billions of dollars. Charles Ray Fuller, a Texas dum-dum, tried to cash a bogus check for $360 billion. To top it off, the check wasn't even made out to him. He was arrested on forgery charges and sentenced to $1 billion years in prison. Number 5 is our master of disguise. This master of disguise glued tissue to his face in an attempt to hold up his local bookies, where he had been a regular. Douglas Stewart also stuffed tissues inside his mouth to hide his accent and scrawled his robbery demands on the back of a letter from bosses banning him from the underground club. And number 6 is world's dumbest terrorist. A Taliban insurgent in Afghanistan, Mohammed Ashan, has been dubbed the world's dumbest terrorist after attempting to claim a $100 reward for turning himself in. He was arrested after strolling towards a police checkpoint in the Sarhoza district of Paktika province with a wanted poster bearing his own face and demanding the $100 finder's fee.